I was asked to do a demo for somebody who was interested in using the calendar scheduling system. So this is a module that I add. And again, I'm going to come over here to the left to the external modules, and I'm going to look through my modules here. And in this case, I'm going to look for something called calendar export. So this will allow you to export a calendar event into like an email that you can send out with Outlook. So I'll show you how it works. So I've created, come in here, I'm going to add a new record. Well, before I do this, let me make sure that you understand the calendaring feature. Just real quick overview. In the project setup, what we want to do is turn on the scheduling module. All right, so the calendar operates independently. The scheduling module is what I'm talking about. So I enabled the scheduling module, and as soon as you do, when you have your events, you immediately get a new column called days offset. And you could use these to create a scheduling piece that integrates with the calendar. So that's all I did. I have these 14 days, 60 days, and 180-day visits. So when I go into the record status dashboard and I add a new record, and I'm just going to do this. That's all. I'm going to say complete and save and exit the form. All right. So I've added this person here, and there's more than one way of using this scheduling piece. But I'm going to go back to my scheduler, and I'm going to choose somebody that it has not been scheduled yet, which is Colleen, because I just entered it. You can also add new subjects here and just generate a schedule and, enter information after that. But I'm going to grab Colleen here. I'm going to say the start date is, well, let's just make it tomorrow, and then generate a schedule. So now all the schedule is generated. You can put in the times if you want. This is already ready to create. Once you create it, it turns green. And you've scheduled these things. And now if I look at my calendar, I can see that here she is scheduled for a screening visit and visit 1. And if I look at my visit 1, I can see that she's just getting an EKG form. If I look at her screening visit, I can see that she needs all these, the screening form, the consent form, all these things need to be filled out on that date. But another feature of the scheduler is that you can view or edit schedules. So if I come into the view or edit schedules and I look up Colleen, then I can see that I can make changes. I can add an ad hoc calendar event. I can do all these things, but I just added Colleen just now, right? So there is some of the external modules do this. There's an external module subject header down here. And there is a module called calendar export. So if I click on the calendar export, I can see anything that's scheduled for month 8, okay? And all of these different events are showing up. And I wanted to point this out because here's record 4, and I just added that. It wasn't showing up until I entered that. And if I wanted to send an email to this person, I would just check this, download the event, and it creates this calendar event. And when I click on it and open it, give it a second. There we are. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. So now I've got my calendar event, and I can then do anything I want with this as far as this event, and put it on my calendar somewhere so that I know to follow up on this particular event. So you can keep your own calendar in sync with any of these events or visits. So this basically just allows you to track everything in your own calendar. And so if you've got multiple coordinators and they want to keep their own calendar rather than having to come to REDCap and go to the scheduling, they can just click on this and download one of those, and they're off and running.